All right, here we are. The garden has been tilled. All right, so what are we doing here?
I'm just fixing up this row I made a couple weeks ago, but it got rained on, and so I'm raking up this row and going to get it ready to plant some seeds here this evening.
What are we putting in?
Oh, that's a good question. We're going to put some radishes in, we're going to put some beets in, we're going to put some more greens in, and whatever else we find in the packages.
All right, so what are you doing?
Well, I raked up this row. There's a lot of clay in our soil, and it was wet when we worked it, so we have a lot of these
Clods that look like
well, little seeds won't germinate in dirt clods. So we work this row up, and then we knock those off the top. We get down to a little bit softer soil for our little seeds to germinate in.
Evan, is that a dirt clod or a rock?
Rock.
Can you get it out of the garden for us? Don't drop it on your toe. Let me see those muscles. That's right.
All right, we got a few things here we're going to plant that you may not be as familiar with. This is a green called Mizuna. It is a Japanese heirloom with nutritious purple stems and dark greens. It grows well in heat or cold. We've got something I can't pronounce, but it's in the broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower family. It's a tasty, new, stunning superfood with 4 times as much vitamin A as carrots. It's a cross between tatsoi, which we grow as a type of Asian spinach, and komatasuna, a lightly savoy leaves, have a velvety mouthfeel and lightly umami flavor. So, yeah, it's called jimisai.
Nice.
I'm probably saying that wrong. If you know how to say it, leave a comment. If not, then I pronounced it correctly. We're going to plant a few radishes. It's called Easter Basket Mix. It's actually about 15 different varieties of radishes. So we'll have some regular red ones. We'll have some golden ones called Zalta that are mixed in there. Purple, pink, white. So it should be a fun little mix.
What is this that you're putting on top?
It's a little compost.
Oh man. Oh, they got the rebound. Oh.
These are 18-day radishes for the impatient farmer. In ideal conditions, you'll have radishes from sowing to eating in 18 days. Check back for more information.
One. Big miss. Rebound. Boom! Off the backboard!
Perfect.
All right, so last week we had to cover everything with hay. You guys see the hay all over the garden, and everything made it. So I'll show you what that's looking like. On this side, we have radishes that were planted a little while ago. And then there's a little bit of spinach, and they all made it really well with the hay. And then these are all of our cabbages, lots and lots of cabbages, a few different varieties. Over here, the onions are doing pretty well. You can see them popping up, they're pretty hardy. So we'll hang those and dry them and use them in salsas and things like that this summer. And then we have Swiss chard and kale. And you can see we already have some little pest friends here making holes. So Dan says we'll probably use something like neem oil on them and see if that'll knock them back. And then here we have red romaine leaf lettuce, and then more kale and broccoli over here on this side. So everything's looking pretty good after all that cold we had last week. Okay, and in this row it starts with leaf lettuce, and that's all doing really well. Really cute. And then, what did he say? I don't know, I don't remember what this is. I know this is spinach. And it looks like grass. Ain't they cute? We used to think they were weeds and we used to pull them out before we knew better. And then, I forget, mustard maybe? Mustard greens. And then beets, I believe, yeah. Look at the little baby beets. What you got there?
Lime.
Lime. What's lime do for the soil?
Helps balance the pH level of the soil.
This is your
soil from being too acidic.
So this is the beginning of your next row?
What?
This is the beginning of my next row.
Okay, now what's this?
Just some fertilizer. Some 10-10-10.
Going on top of the fresh new row?
Yep. Slow release fertilizer. That'll help give nutrients to the plant for the next few weeks.
Going down the side. Now this is where the back breaking work really comes in. He's raking up the row. Work it, baby, work it. You got this. Put your son to work.
Yeah, I need his back. It's just an extra step I take.
Yeah, to keep it up.
I think it can save you if it gets really wet. It gives a little bit more soft dirt for things to grow in. You know what I'm saying? But normally I would do it like this.
Right,
And turn around.
right. Do both. Alright, so then he says he just comes back in and knocks the top off that. Flattens that top a little bit so that mounds it all up. Alright, what we got?
We got a little lettuce. Normally we plant lettuce in March, but I ordered this, and since I've ordered it, I haven't had dry ground to plant it, but it's a little lettuce mix of red and purple strains.
Okay, so how do you plant this lettuce mix?
I just get the soil kind of soft on top, and then just sprinkle it on. And then I'm gonna add a little compost and just lightly cover these. Lettuce seeds you just want barely covered, maybe 1/8 of an inch.
What do you have, Lena?
Nothing.
You don't have anything in your hand? Here, show the camera. These are golden beet seeds. So fancy. Alright, you wanna go up there and get a few from Daddy?
Sprinkle them down, you know. Okay.
Oh.
All right, hold this. Now, yeah, we're gonna do like this. Right in the row. Watch. See? Takes a little practice.
Come on, Lefty. Let's see what you got. There you go. There you go.
No,
And that is not why I like being out here at night. It's a bat.
Aww. Where is it? Are you videoing?
He just went away, yeah. There he is. He's coming. You see him? Little black speck.
All right, that's the last thing for
It's
tonight.
fine, Mommy.
Nighttime bats have come out. Why else does Daddy put the black dirt on top?
So we'll bury them.
Yep, I'll bury them.
Yeah, healthy, bury them, and one more thing.
And
And it keeps
the
our
soil from getting crusty on top.
clay from getting too brickish.
Kind of like your face. Just sprinkle lightly all over.
All right, nothing like wrapping up the night with a little more planting after dark. Nina, where'd you get these strawberries?
tractor supply.
Tractor Supply. And we have 3 big pots here, right next to the back porch, that we usually keep herbs or whatever fun experimental things in. Auntie dear.
Huh?
Ow! No, 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 no. See?
Ooh, nice. Already got a runner.
It's a runner. It's it'll make another plant here.
Right.
If we don't put too many in the same one, Daddy.
Now we turn it over. Ooh.
Hey, look, it's all in a block.
Yep, the roots hold it together. All right, we'll leave that one in since we're not planting it. All right. Just push some dirt around it.
I don't put the leaves underground.
You always want to plant it slightly deeper than it was. That's transplant rule number 1. All right. Good?
Yeah.
All right, y'all say goodnight.
Good night, strawberry.
Bye.
According to the CDC, I'm required to wash my hands.
Please subscribe.